Rooster Teeth News is brought to you by NatureBox. Snack smarter with French toast granola, sweet blueberry almonds, and more. Get 50% off your first order when you visit naturebox.com/roosterteeth.
What's up, guys? I'm Ashley Jenkins. Welcome to a new week and a new tease that Respawn and Playfight have teamed up for a live-action Titanfall collaboration, which is due to be revealed tonight on the midnight launch stream. Respawn's Dusty Welch hints Titanfall is set in a rich, near-future universe with visceral, epic battles with pilots and their Titan companions. We wanted to partner with Playfight, who has a history of delivering movies that meld gameplay, live-action, and stellar CG into truly entertaining media for Titanfall. Playfight is a visual effects company that's worked on Rocket Jump's video game High School web series and the 2011 short film Call of Duty Operation Kingfish. We could be looking at a new web series or a short or something entirely different, and we'll keep you posted once the details are released. In related news, Respawn has confirmed that Titanfall will launch at 792p, the same resolution that the game ran in last month's beta, though the PC version will see some optimizations that weren't present then. Respawn believes they'll ultimately be able to increase the resolution, but that will come in an update post-launch. They believe ensuring a consistently high frame rate is more important to support optimal gameplay. Lead engineer Richard Baker says, "We don't want to give up anything for higher res. For day one, it's not going to change. We're likely to increase resolution after we ship." Titanfall launches tomorrow in North America, and you can catch Rooster Teeth's own Bernie and Gavin on the launch stream tonight, probably getting completely destroyed in the game. Next, Telltale Games and Gearbox held a panel at South by Southwest this past weekend and revealed new details about Tales from the Borderlands, the collaboration the companies announced in December. The two main characters are con artist Fiona and Reese, the cybernetically enhanced company man for weapons manufacturer Hyperion. The game takes place after the events of Borderlands 2 and all its DLC, and while we will see some familiar faces from the series, the focus will be on the new guys. Borderlands 2 writer Anthony Birch says, "It's not about the badasses doing badass things, it's about schmoes trying to get by, and that makes the world feel much more real." Telltale president Kevin Brunner also reveals that the game you'll play isn't necessarily the truth. He says, "You never really play what actually happened. You're playing this big fish version of what happened." If that's not enough of a hint, they've also confirmed that Telltale's series will retain Borderlands' sense of humor, a departure from Telltale's more serious work on The Walking Dead and The Wolf Among Us, but let's also not forget that Telltale is well versed in humor, having worked on the Sam & Max games. The characters will each have their own set of unique skills. Fiona can steamroll her way through a conversation and convince people to agree with her, and Reese can use his cybernetic arm to bypass pesky security measures. Gameplay itself hasn't been shown yet, and we may have a while to wait still. In December, Telltale Steve Allison hinted that more would happen once The Walking Dead Season 2 and The Wolf Among Us wind down, and those two games have only released their second episodes out of an expected 5 each. Moving on, the BBC is celebrating the 30th anniversary of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy video game with a bit of spit polish. According to the BBC, an already cantankerous game with a penchant for killing people in a variety of amusing ways, the game has not become more friendly while sulking unloved and unnoticed. The original game is a text-based adventure in which you type commands and the game responds by describing events and surroundings. The 1984 version sold more than 350,000 copies, which for the time was pretty impressive, and was written by Hitchhiker creator Douglas Adams. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy first found life as a BBC radio comedy in 1978. It was later adapted into a trilogy of 5 books beginning in 1979 and a TV show. In 2005, the franchise even got a movie starring the Hobbit's Martin Freeman. Finally, just a heads up, the Nintendo eShop will undergo a 4-hour maintenance on Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific or 4 p.m. Eastern, and during the maintenance, the 3DS and Wii U eShops will be intermittently unavailable. There's also a maintenance for Pokemon X and Y beginning tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific or 8 p.m. Eastern. That one will last 14 hours, during which online play, rankings, and other online functionality will be unavailable. And that's it for today. What other old-school text games would you like to see make a comeback? Let us know in the comments. Then check roosterteeth.com later this week for a new episode of our gaming podcast, The Patch.